So when I was younger, I would see relationships and I'd be like, man, I want to, the envy, right? And, that was a youth thing also. But still, there's still women to this who are in their 40s, 50s, 60s who are still envious of people in relationships. And when I used to look at them, I would be envious. Now, when I see a couple, the first thing I think is, what is she giving up to be with that man? That's the first thing I think. I think, how is he really treating her behind closed doors? I wonder if he's put his hands on her. I wonder if he be calling her out her name. I wonder if he be doing that weaponized incompetence so she has to take care of everything. That's what I think when I see relationships now. I don't look at it as like, oh, how beautiful and so I look at it like, what is this woman giving up? What is she sacrificing of herself? How much of herself is she dimming? How much of her light is she dimming in order to keep this man in her life? Because the truth is, to keep a man as a woman, at least in 2025, I mean, forever, honestly, but in 2025, you 1,000% have to be dimming your light. Don't want to make him feel jealous. Got to make him feel like a man. Don't want to emasculate him. Not emaciate. Don't want to emasculate him. Got to make him feel like he's the leader. Make sure his food is ready. Make sure you iron his clothes. Make sure you send in those resumes for him. Make sure you follow up. You make him follow up on the phone calls. Make sure he goes to the dentist. Make sure he goes to the doctor. Make sure he's eating healthy. Make sure you wash his clothes, the clothes where he throws the clothes right next to the hamper. He won't put it in the hamper. He puts it right next to the hamper on the ground because his servant's going to come pick it up. The men that you send to the grocery store and they come back with nothing that you asked them to get. That's what I wonder to myself. I wonder, what is this woman giving up to be in this relationship with this man? And there was a lot of pushback to this article. There was a lot of pushback. A lot of people love this article, but a lot of women, they were like, it's not embarrassing to have a boyfriend. I mean, a lot of women felt like, I have a good one. That's always the first rebuttal, right? Well, I have a good one. Everybody want to talk about the good man as if I always want to know what your definition of a good man is when you say you got a good man. Because a lot of y'all be saying I got a good man, and what you mean by a good man is he doesn't hit me. He works. He doesn't cheat on me. That's what you consider to be a good man. Does he sits at home all day on playing video games though. He doesn't help me with the kids. He doesn't help me with the house. He doesn't do anything for me. He doesn't change diapers. He doesn't do laundry. He doesn't cook. But he doesn't hit me. He doesn't drink. He whatever excuses, right? That I always wonder, that to me, a lot of times that's your definition of a good man. Or you have a good man, but you had to train him to be that way. You had to put in blood, sweat, tears, and years to get him to where he is a quote unquote good man. He's a good man. He does everything that I ask him to do. I'm sorry, you said you have to ask? You have to ask the grown man to do things? And that's a good man? And sure, there are some good men out there, but I promise you, it's a much smaller percentage than we want to acknowledge. And I think that's really what it is. People don't want to acknowledge, women don't want to acknowledge that the pickings are slim. Because even those really, really good guys out there that really actually are good guys, you always have to wonder if they're just putting on an act.